Hi guys, welcome back. I did a short based on this read earlier on, and now I'm going to clarify this a little bit more using the Cozy Witch Tarot. So yeah, this is just going to go into a little bit more deeply with this person, this love interest that perhaps you felt was being a bit offhand with you and you're getting very frustrated with it. Perhaps they've seemed to be withdrawing from you after you thought you had quite a nice initial connection. It may have seemed very harmonious at first, and then perhaps you've lost some sleep and you're getting overly anxious and in your head about this, thinking that this person is perhaps being a bit sneaky or secretive. You're wondering if maybe they've got another person, but this is here to tell you, this message is to tell you that it's absolutely okay. Don't be paranoid about this, because this person is absolutely working away on what they need to be doing right now. They're consumed with their work, their skills are being worked on, they're studying hard, they're doing what they're being called to do. So please don't take it personally, as I said in the short. So I'm just going to confirm this a little bit more. Let's clarify a little bit more using the Cozy Witch Tarot and see what other messages we have. Let's elaborate a little bit more for you and see what comes out. Okay, oh, we've got two cards coming out here. So the Hermit, there are some things that must be done on their own, and slowly but surely you're going places. So I'm being drawn to tell you that perhaps through this time you may need to look inwards a little bit more, and perhaps you need to work a little bit more on your own thing, which perhaps you're not used to, but have more confidence in yourself and perhaps focus back a little bit more on yourself and do you, rather than worrying about what this other person that you're interested in is doing. There's a need here for you to be a little bit more independent, so perhaps there's been some codependency issues for you here, and I think you really need to try and work on this a little bit. Trust your own intuition a little bit more, trust your own instincts a little bit more, and try not to worry too much. Okay, so I'll put these here. I'm going to pull another one of these, and then I'm going to use some of the Star Spinner Tarot cards as well, just to get a little bit more depth. Okay, so this is the Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you've been worrying, holding on to something, holding on to this person perhaps a little bit too much. Four of Pentacles is usually talking about holding on to money or needing to save money, but really you could be, I think you are being encouraged here to let go a little bit more. And this is telling you to go and treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. Obviously, don't go spending money that you don't have. Be sensible, but you know, if it's just a little thing, perhaps you need to look back more on yourself and treat yourself with something, just a little thing to give yourself that little boost that perhaps you need. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Star Spinner Tarot. I love these cards so much. I've recently got the Modern Witch Tarot, which I've wanted for ages, and of course the beautiful Star Spinner Tarot. Okay, so what have we got here? So the Eight of Wands is in reverse, so there's been a bit of a delay, and again this is causing the frustration here. There has been a bit of frustration. Oh, that's not the Star Spin, I've just realised I pulled another one in the Modern Witch. I must have done that for a reason. So yeah, it feels like you've been stilted for a little bit. Okay, we'll keep going with that, we'll go with that. So yeah, you feel like things have been a little bit put on hold, a bit of a delay, a bit stuck. Okay, so keep the faith, because with this relationship here, we're being told to keep the faith. I'll cover that up a little bit because YouTube might not like it. She's a little bit nudie. So the Star card is here, okay? The Star card is here, so keep the faith, guys. Keep the faith, okay? The Star card is here. Right, don't give up. Let's do another and see what more we have. Oh, okay, this card comes with the pack, and I keep it in for a reason. I view this as a direct spirit message. This is to give you a boost. It says you are a badass being full of life, love and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. I'm really being drawn in this reading to tell you that you need to have more faith and more belief in yourself. Okay, there's certain things I think in the past things have come crashing down, and you're scared to take risks in new love, in new opportunities, because you're so afraid of what could go wrong. But the Tower happens, guys. We can't stop things from going wrong. We can't control outcomes. We can't always control what other people do, and you have been let down and you've suffered this in the past, and this is why perhaps you have this fear. Okay, you're having this worry because you just constantly think that something bad is going to be coming, something bad is going to happen. Yes, things do happen in life, but you know, we can prepare ourselves, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't trust or take the risk in new relationships or new opportunities. Okay, so that's why you've been worrying so much in the past. These things have kind of knocked you, affected your faith in relationships, but you've actually laid some plans here. Something else is coming to an end, and you're needing to let go of something in order for this new thing to come in. So I don't think this relationship can actually progress if you're hanging on to this old way of thinking. And the old way of thinking here, which I'm working my way across to clarify these cards, is that you don't feel you can trust people because they have let you down and they've devastated you. And I'm so sorry if that's happened to you, because it really is awful when this happens. It can absolutely shatter you, and it teaches you to, yes, be shrewd, but in some cases we can become a little bit paranoid and worry too much that everybody else is going to be cheating on us or letting us down or sneaking around, when really they're just doing their own thing and getting on with life, busy with life, busy with work, busy with studying. So the Three of Wands is here. It's saying that yes, you can look forward to the future and make plans, but you can't expect things to be any different. You keep looking to the horizon expecting things to be different, but actually, unless this changes, unless you let this old way of this mistrust, unless you let that die, that mistrust, you're not going to be able to move forward, and you certainly can't welcome these new ships to come in, because you're just going to be stuck. Okay, right, everything's fine. Let's see what else there is here. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So yes, you don't need to worry. I think you can feel a little bit more secure in yourself than you need to. This isn't just talking about financially, but I think, yeah, try and build on the feeling of security a little bit more in yourself. Cute little rabbit here. That might be significant for somebody. Yeah, just have a little bit more faith in that you have everything you need within yourself, and you don't need to look outside of yourself for validation. And I think that's what you're doing. I see you looking on your phone all the time, trying to see what this other person in your life is up to, worrying every time they like somebody else's pictures, or you know, you're trying to find out where they are if they're not with you, and you're getting obviously a bit paranoid here. This is not for everyone, but this is very specific for somebody or a small group of people perhaps. So have a bit more faith in yourself and concentrate on working on yourself as well, and believe in yourself that you do actually have everything that's needed here, and indeed everything is fine. Okay, and we'll see what else we have here for you. I'm sorry I haven't done a reading for a long time, but life has been lifing. I've been a busy bee. And I've been doing lots of face-to-face readings, as well as other work that I've needed to get on with. It's been really fun and interesting and creative, as well as the more, you know, day-to-day kind of work as well. But anyway, that's my little apology for not being on here for some time, but I've decided that I had the inspiration today, so I decided to make the video. I was being called to make this video for you, so I thought I'll put it back out there again and see if this message does help somebody today. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, your person is being very independent, and you need to be more independent too. So you're being offered a new opportunity, and actually when you're more independent and less codependent with this person, this is very attractive. This becomes much more attractive to this person that you're interested in, and it's going to make them feel more passionate and attracted to you. And I think then things will become clearer. You're going to get clarity on what's going on, and they will then open up to you more. You're going to also attract other opportunities into your life and see that you're not going to be as blocked, because at the moment I feel that you're blocking your own self. You need to get out of your own way because you're far too much in your own head, and that really shuts down the flow of things. Okay, so that's that card there. Let's go into Judgment. So I was saying that your person's just getting on with doing what they're doing, being called what they need, being called to get on with what they need to do. So yeah, the Ten of Swords is here. So you do fear of being betrayed. Again, I'm seeing that. But you need to put an end to this. That has to end. That has to finish. Otherwise, I'm sorry guys, but you might find that your person will get fed up with this and will end it for you if you're not careful. But so try not to be insecure. Try to have faith in yourselves and get on with what you need to do. I'm getting the word cold here. Don't be so cold and distant. And please, if you have a tendency to be a little bit passive aggressive, then please try to avoid that and understand that perhaps this person is actually getting on with what they need to do. They're not ignoring you intentionally. Seven of Wands, it's here. Somebody's been putting their boundaries up, being a bit defensive. I think that could have been you, and you're getting in your own way. As I said, things are a little bit stuck. Okay, so you need to get out of your own way. Okay, so that you can actually move forward. And what else do we have here? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you feel left out while this person's been busy studying. It feels as though while this person's been very busy studying, getting on with what they're doing, crafting, working on a promotion, being, they're really, really dedicated to what it is they're doing, you're feeling left out. Meanwhile, you're feeling a bit left out, a bit isolated, and a little bit ignored. So yeah, you feel like you're feeling a bit insecure. I think that's been the problem here, that you've been feeling a little bit insecure. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah, and you're worried about this heartbreak again. This is really what's at the heart of this reading, this insecurity, this heartbreak. So yeah, you need to heal. There's healing that needs to happen here. You may need some counselling if you've been really hurt in the past. That's what I'm getting for you. I think there is a need to really get to the heart of these insecurities here. Okay? Not everybody is out to hurt you. Make sure that you're not bringing in a self-fulfilling prophecy here. Release. So yeah, you need to release these feelings. You're actually in your head too much, and I think you've been obsessing over this. I feel like you're going round and round in your head, absolutely obsessing over something that you need to stop obsessing over. You're going to actually cause this to end yourself if you don't release this need to know every single thing that your person's doing. Okay, so this is a message specifically for someone or a small group of people. As I said, it's not a personal reading, guys. Please don't be offended if this does not apply to you. But ultimately, this relationship, I feel, has a really beautiful, harmonious feeling at its heart, which is what we started off with here with the Two of Cups, and the Lovers is here. I see a great deal of passion here. So if you follow Spirit's advice, then this is what's going to happen, and you need to make a decision here. Are you going to continue in your head, which could ultimately damage the relationship, or are you going to give each other enough space to breathe, respect each other's time, respect that your partner or your other person, significant person you're interested in, needs to do what they need to do in their career, in their life. And yes, it's important that they give you attention too, but please try your best to release the need to control and know every single thing that that your partner is doing, because they're just trying to do their best as well to get by in life, and they might not be as secretive or sneaky as you think they are. They might just be very busy. Okay, it's not necessarily something insidious. So the Lovers card is here. This is really beautiful energy, and it's quite balanced, so try to find the balance. This is your advice, and if you just allow this to be a little bit more and give it a bit more space, I do feel that that is going to be a successful relationship. But this is a decision that you need to make, okay? It is an active decision that you need to make, to let go of the need to control and know everything that the other person is doing. Okay. It's not easy, is it? Okay, I'm going to do, I really want to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card. I've just knocked my camera, I'm sorry. Okay, I wanted to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card to see what the closing message is going to be for you. So Spirit Guides, please can you give the collective message? This is a message specifically for somebody. What's the message, please? Okay, we've got a message come out straight away. Right, so something here is not for you and does need to be released. So for some of you, this is a very strong message. So let's read this one. It's number 6, and this is very specific for somebody. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. It might be for someone else and not for you. So this is the protection message, okay? I'm going to read it to you. And here's the card. Okay. Right, it says, don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess. I said about obsession, didn't I, with the Devil card? Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given by torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit only wants the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. So in some cases, this relationship is not necessarily, this is like unrequited love, or perhaps the other person is so busy that really it's not, you maybe need somebody that is a little bit more attentive to you. So if you make that decision, as I said, with the Lovers card, it does have potential to be a rich and fulfilling and harmonious relationship. But if you can't let go of the need to feel secure all the time by the other person being constantly present, and if they're not able to give that to you because they're the sort of person that's also very busy and very self-sufficient, then perhaps that's not for you. So you need to make that decision as to whether or not this relationship is going to work. Okay, I'm going to do one more. So I feel that's not for everybody, but I feel that's definitely for some of you. Okay, let's see what else, because that was quite to the point, wasn't it? Don't shoot the messenger, guys. This is I'm just telling you what's coming out here. Okay. No. So that's it. I don't know if they want to say anything else. Okay, there we are. This is for somebody. Chop wood. Right. This is encouraging you to chop wood and carry water, as the old proverb goes. It's encouraging you to just get on with what you need to do, and you do you, okay? You do you. I'm going to read the message to you. This is number 42. Oops, sorry. Number 42. Relationship, okay? So nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls where the everyday tasks are at the centre of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. This is what I've been trying to say. You need to give the other person, give each other space. That's really interesting. That's just come out. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. And that says the same. Everything is fine. That was one of the cards that I pulled out initially. And it says here, all is well, really. So there's two different stories there. It depends on the nature of the relationship. In one case, if you can't make it work, if you need to, if it's really not enough for you in this relationship, if the two personalities, which obviously everyone's personalities are very different, then you need to release it. Okay, if you can't stop worrying, and you do need somebody that's a bit more attentive and that has more time for you, then that's obviously not for you. On the other hand, yes, enjoy getting on with just everyday life happens, and just get on with it. Do you let them have space to get on with what they need to do? And it doesn't have to be huge gestures. It can just simply be simple things, or even sitting together at the end of the day. It doesn't have to have, you don't have to have amazing conversation all the time. Take the pressure off the relationship. I feel that the expectations here have been quite high, and perhaps it's time to release some of these expectations and just let the relationship take its own natural course a little bit more. And then I see that without pushing the other person, the passion here is going to come back. So that's for that case. So there's two groups of people here. For one group, you need to release and make a decision whether or not you're going to stay in this relationship or you're going to end the relationship. And the others that do decide to stay in this relationship, just give each other a little bit more space. Okay, that's your message for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share if you've enjoyed this reading or you feel it's been helpful for you. If it hasn't, then please just move along and understand this is not a personal reading, but it is for somebody out there. Otherwise, let the rest go. And I'm wishing you all the best and much love. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.